You want to achieve better grades than most students, yet you want to study less than most students. In this video, I'll teach you how to do that. In this video, I'll teach you how to build a productive study routine. Hello everyone, and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is How To Above, and if you're somebody who's trying to level up in life, whether they be in school or your general health, well then, you're in the right place. First off, you might have not even thought about building your own study routine because you don't see the point of building a routine. But I want to make this statement. The road makes the destination. Without roads, you would never go towards your destination. Think about it like this. If you want to achieve a goal, then you're going to have to do tasks to achieve that goal. It's not something as, no, I want to play for the NBA, then boom, you go play for NBA. You have to start small. You have to go to your local gym, your local club, maybe play for like a small team, then eventually you'll go to the NBA. All those small steps that you took, that's what you call a routine, the road that you took towards that goal. Most people think that a routine is something that you maybe like follow, like in the soldiers they have routines. I'm not a soldier, yet I have a routine. A routine is just a collection of small habits that you do repeatedly in order to achieve a big goal. This could be something simple as, no, I do 10 push-ups every day. I'm trying to, I'm working on my health, that's why I do 10 push-ups a day. That's a routine that's helping me towards my big goal of being more healthy. Routines are super important because they make that daunting task, that mountain of a goal, look not as big. Because when the mountain has steps on its side, then it's not as steep. Yes, it could be Mount Kilimanjaro, like, whoa, look at how high it is. But there are steps there, or even better, there's an elevator there. That's what you call a good routine. A routine that makes it feel as though you're riding on an elevator on top to the top of the mountain, instead of you climbing on some, huge steps, or you trying to make to the top of the mountain in one huge leap. You'll never make it. Of course you won't. That's impossible. Routines are super important for anybody who has any goal worth achieving. Then you need to have a routine in order to help you to achieve that goal. Remember that statement. The road makes the destination. Good. Now that you figured out the importance of having a routine, now I'm going to teach you how to actually build one. The main message of the video. Well, how do you build a routine? Simple. First step about building a routine is you need to have a definite goal. You need to have a clear definition of what you want to achieve. Like super specific of what goal. No, I want to achieve this specific thing. The more specific your goal is, the easier it will be to set routines, because then the easier you'll be able to see that, oh no, I just need to do this in order to achieve that. If the goal is super vague and kind of like, skew, you don't really see what it is, then you're gonna waste a great majority of your time doing things that won't even help you towards that vague goal. Because a goal as vague as, no, I want to get good at playing soccer, that's what is good at playing soccer. What does that actually mean when somebody says, no, that guy's good at playing soccer? What do they actually mean by that definition? Because there are very many different aspects of soccer. So somebody who says that, no, that person is good at soccer, what like are they defining? Yeah, you says that, no, I just wanna, in terms of soccer, I just wanna score goals. I wanna score goals. That's a much more specific goal than somebody saying, I just want to be good at soccer. Then when people look at you, you'll be like, okay, nah, that guy's good at scoring goals. So you train your shooting, you improve your range, your power behind your kick, your swing, all those things that go in correlation with playing soccer. How do you specify a goal? I want you guys to be truthful and be honest with yourself. The goal that you have, and like the majority of you guys might have the goal of, no, I want to get better grades. Define that goal like super specifically. Why do you want to get good grades? Why do you want to get good grades? Oh no, I want to get good grades because I want to go to a university. What university you want to go to? I don't want to go to this university, maybe Cambridge or something. Then you go to Cambridge, you look at the grades that they want, the grades that you need to have in order to be accepted to that university. Then you work towards that. That's specific. Having goals that actually have numbers that you can look at and work to, those are the best goals. Because now you can see that, no, Cambridge says that I need to have at least at least an 80% in math. So now you can work towards that 80% in math. And just think that I want to get a good grade in math. What is a good grade in math? Like, that's not specific at all. And now that you have that target to work towards, it'll be much easier for you to go towards that. That's the most important step of how to build a routine, is to have a clear, definite goal. Define your goal to make it as specific as possible. That way you're able to shoot straight instead of, wandering and being curious as to, wait, where am I actually even going? The second most important part about building a goal is figuring out the second goal towards your main goal. Now, the thing about a goal, any goal in fact, is that you have to achieve something before you get to achieve that thing. With the example made about the NBA, before you can play for the NBA, you kind of have to be recognized. Somebody had to have seen your talents. Once you figure out what your second goal is, you're able to work towards that. And then you figure out your third goal, what do you need to achieve then so that you can achieve that thing. Fourth goal, fifth goal, until finally you break it all the way down to, oh no, I just have to wake up. That's the end goal for figuring out how to get to the end goal for building a routine. When you're trying to build a routine and you're curious as to, hey, is my routine actually working? If waking up is in your routine, then it's a solid routine. Unless of course you're cheating yourself. Please do not cheat yourself. Please work from that big goal and then keep going down into smaller goals until you have to think that, okay, I need to exercise. To exercise, I need to make sure that I'm well rested. To be well rested, I need to make sure that I go to sleep. So then you sleep. That's it. You have to work all the way back down to that. To actually not sleep. I misspoke. You have to work all the way down to, oh no, to achieve that goal, I need to wake up. Every morning I need to at least wake up. Then the rest of them fall into place, small domino, bigger until finally you knock down that big, huge goal of, nah, I want to get accepted to Cambridge. Once you knock down that big goal, then you'll see that then you actually know that, okay, now How to Above was right. The routine, the road truly does make the destination. How do you build the road? You work from the destination down to the starting point, all the way back to, okay, wake up. That's where every single routine should start. No, I have to wake up. Life happens, things happen, people change, situations change. Your values might even change. Right now, you're dead set on, no, I want to achieve this, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna make sure that every day I at least do 10 push-ups, 10 sit-ups. You have your routine checked out, but someday you have to move maybe. So now that you've moved, you have to adjust your room and stuff. You don't have that same gym that you used to go to every day, so now you can't exercise. Don't beat yourself down, please don't. When you beat yourself down, it's much more difficult to come back from that. When the bully is external, let's say somebody from the outside makes fun of you or he breaks you down, it's easy to avoid that person. Oh no, How to Above doesn't make me feel good, so now I'm just not gonna go to How to Above anymore. Simple. But when the bully is internal, as in your head, you can't run away from that. When you're the person breaking yourself down, it's practically impossible to get away from that. So whenever you find yourself not achieving what you want to, or not being consistent in your routine, of course, strive for excellence. I'm not advising you not to do that. I'm strongly pushing you towards that. Strive for excellence. Yet you're a human. Just like I am a human, you are also a human. You're also made out of flesh. We fail, we fumble sometimes. And when you do fumble, that's okay. Just don't quit. Dust yourself off and then get back on the horse. Simple as that. Flexibility is super key. When your life changes, you gotta be able to adapt to it. Maybe you're not able to go at the same time to the gym. You're not able to go to the gym at the same time that you want to. Change the times. Okay, my favorite water bottle got stolen. Get a new water bottle. Simple as that. Okay, no, my clothes that I usually go to the gym with, they're dirty now. Wear different clothes. Be flexible. Flexibility, that's how you're gonna keep going. And be hard on yourself, yet know when situations are out of your control. Definitely when you wake up one morning and you think, nah, I just don't want to do it. That's not a valid excuse. Yet when you wake up one morning and it's literally raining, it's a thunderstorm outside, like you see a tornado, there goes Dorothy. Yeah, all the way to Oz. Then that is absolutely not your fault. Stay inside, stay safe. Tomorrow is also a day. Keep that in mind. Tomorrow is also a day. Thanks so much for sticking till the end of the video. If you found the content at all educational, do leave a like on the video, subscribe, and maybe even leave a comment. And remember, it always seems impossible until it's done.